name is Kim, the chef of the Korean embassy. Today I've got some napa cabbage that I decided to introduce, one of the most famous Korean side dish and a staple of Korean cuisine, kimchi. Kimchi is a traditional side dish of salted and fermented vegetables such as napa cabbage and Korean radish, with a very widely varying selection of seasonings, including gochugaru, which is chili powder, and spring onion, garlic, ginger, and fish sauce or fermented prawn. There are hundreds of variety of kimchi made with different vegetables as the main ingredients.
What type of vegetables do we use for making kimchi?
So commonly napa cabbage and radish and cucumber, spring onion as a main ingredients. So if you use lots of spring onion, it can be spring onion kimchi, and if you use cucumber, it can be a cucumber kimchi. So the basic theory is that it's salted and fermented veggies, that you can use any veggies you want. So there you can find tomato kimchi or carrot kimchi as well. So these days fermentation is a rising trend in culinary field, that more and more people are getting interested about kimchi. Making kimchi is basically based on lacto fermentation.
What is lacto fermentation?
Lacto fermentation is the way of producing lactic acid from the food, which make the pH level lower, that make it acidic environment that is uninhabitable for most of other microorganisms, like harmful bacteria, so that preserving food much longer and not rotten. You can also find it in other foods like sauerkraut in German, and yogurt and pickles. So today I'll make and introduce the most popular kimchi, which is napa cabbage with chili powder seasoning. Right, I cut the cabbage into quarter, and here's the half of the cabbage. Now we gotta salt the cabbage so that make it crispy texture and let the moisture out from the cabbage, and make it texture like pickled vegetables, and we can preserve it longer. So let's hold up the bunch and leave the one leaf and sprinkle all the way from the end to the core. Especially the core part would take longer to get salted, so put more salt inside of it and put one layer down, sprinkle another layer, so this is the I reckon this is the most important part of making kimchi. So if you salt it nicely, you can make well seasoned and nice crunchy kimchi. But if you make it not all the way salted, then the kimchi might turn out a bit watery and like mushy. So make sure that you need to salt it like properly. Like this. Okay, here are the ingredients for kimchi seasoning. First thing first, the chili powder. So for 10 kilogram of cabbage, I'll use 3 cups of chili powder and 3 cups of stock. If you don't have stock, you can use just water with so 1 cup of water, you add 1 spoon of soy sauce. So and anyway, I'll use stock 3 cups, and then 60 gram of fish sauce, and the tomato paste 60 gram as well, and it's kind of corn syrup, but you can add the sugar instead if you don't have. So it's 60 gram as well, and garlic is about 100 grams, and 150 gram of spring onion, and 300 gram of onion, and 300 gram of tomato, and it's 30 gram of ginger, and 200 gram of pear, and then 1 kilogram of radish. So except for the spring onion and radish, we can put all the ingredients in this blender and blitz it until really smooth paste like texture, and then you can slice the radish and spring onion and mix them into the mixture, and then you can put the mixture into each layer of the cabbage, and that's it. Right, here are salted cabbage. Once you down, you'll see like really fluffy texture, and the core, when you touch the core, it will be soft and squishy. And once you taste it, it's really crunch texture that feel like just pickled vegetable. It's really crisp and crunchy. And one thing that is important is you need to wash up all the leftover salt, otherwise you will get really salty kimchi. So you need to wash off, rinse off with running water like 5 or 6 times, and then you need to squeeze and drain the water like properly, otherwise the kimchi seasoning and the kimchi will be like really watery. So make sure that. And now we're gonna move to the next step, which is put the seasoning into each layer of the cabbage, and that's the last step. So now here the kimchi mixture is ready. It's like nicely paste-like texture, and here are spring onion and sliced radish. So you can add all the mixture together. And mix them nicely. And on the tray, put the kimchi. And add some kimchi seasoning on the tray as well, and you can put the kimchi seasoning like not too much, but put in each layers. Yes. Today we made kimchi. Now we just need to leave it at the room temperature about 1 or 2 days, and we can keep this in the fridge for about 4 or 5 months or even more. So you can just enjoy this with everyday meal as a side dish. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. and I reckon you guys noticed that making kimchi is not that hard stuff, so please make yourself kimchi at home. And yeah, I'll come back with nice, delicious new Korean food with next video. And thanks for watching. See you guys next time.